Yo, how's it going, guys? And welcome back to another video on the channel. This is something I mentioned earlier that I would be uploading. I said it would be a double upload today. I think I'm going to be doing more double uploads. I hope you guys are okay with that, as long as there is decent content obviously there for me to do a video on. But today we are going to be talking about some of the best attackers that you can get in FIFA 20. This is sort of an end to a mini series that I started. We've done best defenders, we've done best midfielders. Now it is time for the attackers. Now, the thing with this video is it's just going to be strikers and players that maybe play centre forward. Or guys, you can play at cam. I'm sorry, at striker. Just strikers, because we covered left wing, we covered right wing. I will leave a link to that video in the description below. But that is the intro done. I just want to get into this video because there are a lot of cards I want to share with you guys. And what I did differently is I've actually sorted it by budget. So we should have a player for every sort of budget that you maybe are looking at. So if you enjoy this video, smash like down below and subscribe, as always, for a lot more FIFA 20 content. Hopefully a few more Shapeshifter stuff. I have a Shapeshifters Team 2 video coming tomorrow, so hopefully that one you will enjoy. But let's just get into it. So, we start off with some of the cards which are under 100,000 coins. And for me, they actually look some of the most meta cards that you can actually use. If you think this is what you can get for 100,000 coins, it shows that there is really good value this year. And we start off with Marcus Rashford. He's just really reliable. He's got the pace, he's got the skill moves, links. He's just really cheap and a fun card to use in FIFA 20. I think that you could get away with using him in Weekend League. He's not going to be amazing, but he will do the job. Up next, Osimhen. I reviewed this guy. I said he was kind of hard to use. That is true, but once you get used to him, I think his finishing is really good. He's got decent pace. Well, feels very quick in game. For the height and everything, the physicality that he has, I think you cannot go wrong with an Osimhen, especially with a free card. If you haven't done it already, make sure you go and do it because he's a great super sub to have on this game. Up next, the first edition of Ben Yedder in this video. It's the base card, French Liga, really nice links. This card will take you back to the first couple of weeks on FIFA, but if you're new to the game and you're looking for a card to try out, Ben Yedder is your guy for under 100,000 coins, under 10,000 coins. He's really good. Closer to the 100,000 coin mark, we have Joebagman. He's really annoying to play against. I use him in draft a lot. Really quick, of course. Finishing is clinical. You can't go wrong with an Joebagman card in FIFA. He's really overpowered as always. Up next, we've gone for Dries Mertens. Now, I could have gone for the informed Dries Mertens because he is actually under 100,000 coins on Xbox, and all of these cards are based off Xbox prices. So if they go a bit under or a bit over the price limit that I've chosen, sorry, they were just Xbox prices at the time of recording, which was Tuesday. Dries Mertens. Then we have Erling Haaland. You might want to use Erling Haaland, but you might not have over 200,000 coins. This Haaland card here, he is just as good, in my opinion, as the one at Dortmund. His shot is incredible. If you like using cards that are strong, have clinical shots, but don't have the 4-star skill moves, Haaland is a really good option. Up next we have Lewandowski. This card shocked me that it was under 100k. Amazing. He's got the skill moves. He's clinical, strong in game, really good passing, amazing link-up striker. He plays Chelsea tonight, so I'm expecting a couple goals again from Lewandowski in real life. Next we have Aguero. You could use him for the objective to get Acuna, one of the better centre mids on this game. But Aguero, he always starts off really high in FIFA and then he just drops and he's dropped under 100,000 coins. And I think if you're looking for a reliable Premier League striker, Aguero is your man. Not one of the most meta cards on the game, but is very reliable at the same time. We move on to the 100 to 200,000 coin mark here, and we start off with a Heung-min Son. He's one of the more controversial players this year because I think a lot of people liked him in previous years. I love him this year. I've used him at the start of the game for like 400,000 coins. I picked him up for, and I still love him to this day. But I think some people find him a bit stiff. Personally, I think it's really good. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. You can't go wrong with a Heung-min Son in FIFA 20. Next, we have Timo Werner. I've been using his 90 rated card, the player of the month, and I really enjoy that. His clinical finishing, his really nice dribbling. 4-star weak foot, only 3-star skill moves though, but he is very good in FIFA 20. I think that as a striker in FIFA 20, he brings a lot to the table. Next, we have Malen. Could have gone with the informed Malen, but this Future Stars one stood out to me. Lovely design, obviously, but the pace, the shooting, the dribbling is really nice, and I do believe he has the skill moves and the decent weak foot. Next, we've got the two French informs, Martial and Ben Yedder. Martial, very good, very meta in most FIFAs that he's been in, but Ben Yedder is your man for under 200,000 coins. He's the pick of the bunch, in my opinion. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He's just ridiculous on this game. I've been using his player of the month. I love it. Up next, we go to 200 to 500,000 coins, and this is where things get really, really interesting, guys. We have Kylian Mbappe. I picked this guy up earlier in the year for 1 million coins. I sold him because I had a rubbish team around him. Now, I have him in my team next to Neymar, next to Laurent Blanc, next to Bernardo Silva, Lucas Moura, the new Shapeshifter card, and I love him. He is exceptional. Playing him as striker in a 4-2-3-1, playing him as a left cam, a right cam, left mid, right mid, played him in an abundance of positions, and I think that Mbappe, you know what you're going to get. One of the best gold cards on the game, one of the best gold strikers on the game, so meta, so broken, and he is just so fun to use, so fast, and really, really clinical. Speaking of clinical, Erling Haaland, not much change between this one and the previous card, but he is at Dortmund. He's around 220,000 coins on Xbox, I do believe, and I think that if you have a Bundesliga team, he would be my pick of the bunch for a Bundesliga striker, just because I really like the way he plays, but some people do not. Some people prefer more skillful strikers, quicker strikers, but I think that he has a lot in FIFA to offer. We have our first icon up next. Now, I was very specific with the icons. We could have gone for icons between the 100,000 and the 200,000 coin bracket, but Raul was the best one that we have seen so far. He's still expensive, but you can get him from icon swaps. He's got the pace, he's got the shooting, dribbling, decent weak foot, skill moves. Raul, he's in the squad, he's in the icon swaps. If you have the tokens still, maybe go out and get him. I think he's a decent card. He's not going to be one that sticks around forever, but Raul is very, very good. Next, Mane, one of the most versatile players in FIFA 20. Left forward, right forward, striker. This card here is a draft champion for me. Every time I seem to get him, he scores so many goals. That pace is just incredible. The shooting is really, really nice too. And I think the special thing about this Mane card is you can play him in like an arrow formation. Compared to the other one, I don't think is as clinical. Up next is a card I haven't used too much, but I've heard a lot of good things about. Stoichkov base card, 87 pace, 88 shooting, 87 dribbling. Compare him to Raul. He has better stats in areas that you'd want him to than Raul. And he has the physical, but he doesn't have the weak foot. That's a massive problem with Stoichkov. Doesn't have the weak foot. And looking at them stats, how have they rated Raul 88 and they've rated Stoichkov at 87? Doesn't really make sense to me. He's got pretty much better in every single stat, apart from the defending and the dribbling by one, but that's for another day, guys. Stoichkov would be my pick of the bunch out of them two icons, but out of the five, I would have to take Mbappe. Incredible. We go to 500,000 coins to 1 million coins here, and we have a lot more icons. You can tell that icons maybe aren't as good as, say, an Mbappe. Like, I would take Mbappe over these three icons, but icons just have a special feel about them. The shot, whatever it is, they just have a special feel. Crespo, I've used his baby card. He's really good, but this prime card really, really is exceptional. He's got the added pace, the added shooting. Dribbling is solid. It's a shame he doesn't have the 5-star weak foot, but he's very good. Dries Mertens headliner card, I've reviewed him. Love Dries Mertens on this game. Dennis Bergkamp prime, really, really good. You can play him as striker, you can play him at cam. Personally, I'd probably play him at cam, but he does get in this video. Being a centre forward, you can play him in both positions. That's why he's made it. Same stance for Del Piero. This is an exceptional card. In my opinion, I really, really did like it. I didn't really like the baby card. I think I actually prefer this one, which is quite unusual because in the past, I've much preferred the baby. And next, Sergio Aguero. If you play the draft, you've used this card. Scream Aguero, so good. He has the pace, shooting, dribbling. I think he's very underrated this year. You don't really see too much of him in champs. I would go ahead and try him out if he fits your budget. And the three final cards I've gone for Insigne Scream card. Really enjoyable card to use again. There are so many good cards this year. Cristiano Ronaldo, the GOAT. What can I say? One of the best players in FIFA 20. I loved using him in Weekend League. So enjoyable, scores everything. He's so reliable in FUT Champions. And his price, just go out and buy him. You will not regret it. Last but not least, for this price bracket, 500k to 1 million. Mason Greenwood. I would take Ronaldo over Greenwood, but I think the Greenwood 5-star weak foot, he is a fun card to use on this game. Not as good as some of the others, I would say. I would say probably avoid the future stars, Mason Greenwood, but he does make it into that bracket, and I think he is a good card to use. Used him for a little bit, so I do have good things about that card. And up next, we go for 1 million coins plus, because why not? this is probably just one of the easiest sections of this video to do because, I mean, all of these cards are above 1 million coins. There are 1 million coins plus for a reason. But these are just some of the favourites that I have used in FIFA 20. And I think if you are looking at this coin bracket, these are some of the ones that you should look at. It's very broad, so we'll start off with Kylian Mbappe. He's like 5 million, 4 million coins, whatever he is. He's insane on this game, so good. Literally has everything. Shooting, pace, dribbling. He even has the physical on this Team of the Year card. Can't go wrong with Kylian Mbappe. Up next, João Felix, a card that I didn't think I would like as much as I did. He was really clinical, fun card to use. Dribbling was insane. So if you have that amount of coins, I would maybe try João Felix. He's definitely not a future fraud. Next, I've gone for Kenny Dalglish, Prime Michael Moments. I haven't used this version, but I just presume that I just put that on there. Any version of Kenny Dalglish is really, really good. Same applies for Cruyff, and same applies for Pele. So guys, that is going to be it for this mini-series. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, smash a like down below and subscribe for a lot more FIFA 20 content. Let me know down in the comments if I've missed anyone out. Let me know the price bracket that they would be in. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you all tomorrow for another FIFA 20 video. Shapeshifters Team 2 prediction will be coming out then. See you later.